I chose home birth. When you think about giving birth, most of us probably picture the same thing. Going to hospital because that's what you do, right? That's what I did with my first two babies. But so much has changed since then, especially the connection I have with my body. So with my third baby, I found myself asking, how do I actually want to give birth this time around? For me, the answer was at home. And I know what some of you are probably thinking, what about the pain? Is it safe? And what does giving birth at home actually involve? So let's talk about it. A little bit about me, because this is my first YouTube video. Hi, my name is Asami and I run a small studio called Breathe In, where my work centers around breathwork, sound, body awareness and community. I've become much more aware of how I respond to stress, discomfort and the things that's happening around me and within me. Now I'm pregnant with my third baby and I'm getting to apply what I've learned to birth. And that's a big part of why I decided to do things differently this time. Both of my daughters were born in a hospital. I remember going in for my first one thinking, okay, I'm about to give birth, and I get checked and then you hear you're not dilated enough, so you have to go home. And that was devastating. With my second, I knew that an epidural was available, so I pretty much asked for it straight away. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but this time I'm curious to approach birth from a completely new place. My midwife comes to me. I can stay in the comfort of my own home. I get to create the environment that feels right for me, and most importantly, I get to have my daughters there. And that's something really special. So what does care actually look like? Something I didn't understand before looking into home birth was how much care actually happens throughout the pregnancy. I'm not just saying home and having a baby by myself. I have a midwife supporting me. I still have my appointments. We check how everything is processing, talk about preparing for labor, and discuss what would happen if circumstances change. And honestly, I've felt really supported so far. What am I going to do about the pain? Being at home means I won't have all of the same pain relief options available in hospital. But honestly, the pain hasn't really crossed my mind. Not because I think birth is going to be easy, but because I feel very different about myself now. Through breathwork, sound, and holistic practices, I've learned to notice my breath. I get to recognize the tension and understand how I respond when things become really intense. And I'm really curious to see how that translates into labor, because when I stop and think about it, my body created this baby. That makes me feel incredibly powerful. And now I get the opportunity to work with my body to bring this baby into this world. And I'm not against pain relief, and there's no prize for giving birth without medication. I simply feel ready to see what my body can do. What if things don't go to plan? And trusting myself doesn't mean ignoring medical advice. Planning a home birth is a decision I've made based on my own pregnancy, previous birth history, and discussions with my midwife. If circumstances change and I need additional medical care or hospital transfers, then we adapt. To me, empowerment isn't about everything going perfectly. It's being informed, having a voice, and being able to make decisions as things literally unfold. And this is the part I want you to think about. You don't have to want a home birth. You might be thinking, Asami, give me the hospital and the epidural, and that's completely okay. But whether you've had children, you're planning to one day, or you're simply curious about birth, ask yourself, if I had the opportunity to choose, what would matter to me? Who would I want around me? Where would I feel most supported? And have I actually explored what's available? Your answer doesn't need to look anything like mine. That's the beauty of having choice. What's next? This is only the beginning. I'm going to bring you along to my midwife appointments, show you how I'm preparing at home, and sharing some of the breathwork I'm actually practicing labor. I'll be able to tell you whether any of this actually helped me when it comes to telling you about the birth. So tell me below, what do you actually want to know? Home birth appointments, pain management, what happens if I need to transfer, breathwork for labor. Leave any questions below, because I'm going to use them to decide what I share next. And if you want to see how this all unfolds, subscribe and come along the journey with me. Thank you. Arigato.